It's no secret that Naruto Uzumaki is strong. However, in 2015, shortly after the Naruto manga ended in the previous year, questions began to pop up in the fandom about how strong the current 7th Hokage is. Part of the reason for this was the panel where the Kyuubi openly chastised Naruto for becoming rusty, and several months later, when the Boruto movie came out, people once again began to question if Naruto had gotten weaker since his battle with Sasuke. In today's final installment for the Hokage edition of the True Power series, I'll give a detailed look at just how powerful Naruto Uzumaki truly is. So let's start with the most obvious points. Naruto, by the end of the events of Naruto the Last, is hands down the most powerful genin who ever existed. Yes, I said genin. I know Naruto Shippuden showed Naruto becoming a jonin, pending that he passed the jonin exam. However, series creator Masashi Kishimoto still had Naruto listed as a genin by the events of Naruto the Last in the Naruto the Last data book, where it was revealed by that point in the time only Shikamaru and Sakura were promoted to the jonin rank. Taking out the power of the Kyuubi, Naruto in his base alone is incredibly powerful and incredibly skilled, so much so that allowing him to participate in any exam with regular ninja is flat out unfair. Naruto has mastery over not only all 5 changes in chakra nature and yin and yang release, but series creator Kishimoto also revealed in Naruto Data Book 4, which came out shortly after the end of the Naruto manga, finished up in Weekly Shonen Jump, he revealed that Naruto can use lava release, bull release, and magnet release. In short, Naruto is a walking cheat code when it comes to ninjutsu. In fact, Naruto is the walking cheat code when it comes to ninjutsu. Before Naruto got his power boost by the Sage of Six Paths, Naruto, without the power of the Kyuubi, had enough chakra reserves that he was stated to be between 2 and 4 times that of Kakashi's chakra levels, depending on which translation of Naruto chapter 315 that you read. When Naruto begins to draw on the power of the Kyuubi to the point where he begins to sprout tails, the chakra increase was estimated by Kakashi to be nearly 100 times stronger. This is very important to take note of due to the fact that for a large portion of the series, Naruto had terrible chakra control, but he was able to make up for it due to his sheer volume of chakra, which is exactly why Ebisu began training Naruto in the fundamentals of chakra control, which is also what Jiraiya spent a portion of the 3-year training teaching Naruto to do. By the time Naruto got the Kyuubi chakra mode, the multiplier of his stats is obviously over 100-fold, since just the basic Kyuubi chakra mode provided Naruto with enough power and enough speed that he was able to speed blitz the Raikage so fast that both Tsunade and Killer Bee compared his speed to being like that of a yellow flash. When he got full cooperation from Kurama during the battle with the Edo Tensei Jinchuriki, Kakashi, someone who had seen Minato use Flying Thunder God countless times, was so convinced that Naruto's casual speed was Minato himself showing up on the battlefield. Just off his stamina and life force, which is a nod to his Uzumaki lineage, who were stated to have extremely strong life forces, and due to the fact that Naruto is a reincarnation of Ashura, Naruto was able to fight for 3 whole days during the events of the 4th Great Ninja War, spanning from when he joined the battlefield just before dawn of day 2 of the war, and ending at the end of the war at day 3.5, where he and Sasuke lost their arms in their battle at the final valley. When we start looking at the addition of the Kyuubi chakra, Naruto becomes even stronger. With only 1/2 of the Kyuubi chakra, Naruto was able to create a Biju bomb that matched the power of 4-tailed beasts firing a combined Biju bomb at him, and he was able to casually deflect Biju bombs that were about to incinerate Guy and Kakashi. The full power of the Kyuubi was stated to be stronger than the collective other 8-tailed beasts combined. However, what's even scarier is the fact that Naruto has portions of chakra chakra from all of the other 8-tailed beasts, and he can use their signature attacks, which is how he's able to use lava release in a battle. Just going into his QB chakra mode and casually flexing was enough for Naruto to destroy several high-level barrier ninjutsu, which was shown in Boruto episode 38. In the latest Boruto novel that focuses on Shikamaru, Naruto was able to casually break free of Shikamaru's shadow possession jutsu, a feat that none of the other Kage could do. If that isn't crazy enough for you, in the Boruto manga, Naruto is finally making use of the artificial limb that Tsunade made from him, but he isn't using wood style. Instead, Naruto had Katasuke create a modification of his arm that Tsunade made for him. This arm now allows Naruto to absorb ninjutsu and even neutralize it. While Naruto hasn't found a way to fire back jutsu quite yet, it isn't out the realm of possibility that this will be the next step for Naruto. Also, Naruto has enough of a more powerful version of Sage Mode, which is the 6-path Sage Mode. Here, his eyes take on a cross-like shape, and there isn't any orange pigmentation around his eyes. His stats are boosted beyond that of regular Sage Mode, which is already insane. Naruto was fast enough that he could dodge light speed attacks and knock away the truth-seeking orbs. Despite popular belief, even as Hokage, Naruto still has the Sage of 6 Paths mode, since we've seen his eyes take on that form in a couple of occasions. The only thing that he doesn't have are the truth-seeking orbs, which were destroyed in his battle with Sasuke. When it comes to the 6 Paths Senjutsu, Naruto has become so skilled at Yin and Yang release that he's able to use Yang release to the point where he can revitalize life forces and even restore missing organs, which was stated by Masashi Kishimoto in Naruto Data Book 4, which covered the events of the Naruto manga after volume 43 up until the end of the series at volume 72. If that isn't crazy enough for you, Naruto's 6-path Senjutsu gives him the ability to perform an even more powerful version of Chibaku Tensei, since the jutsu requires the 6-path Yin and Yang powers. However, in order to do this jutsu, Naruto does need Sasuke. Now, we all know that Naruto has the Rasengan, the jutsu that was created by his father, the 4th Hokage. However, sometimes I think fans overlook just how many variations of the jutsu that Naruto has. Due to wind release being his natural affinity, Naruto actually has 4 different variations of the Rasengan that are incorporating wind style. They are the wind style Rasengan, which was first shown in Naruto chapter 330, where he infused wind chakra into a normal Rasengan, which is not to be confused with the wind style Rasen Shuriken. The wind style Rasengan was what Naruto developed before he created the wind style Shuriken jutsu. This attack may have first debuted in the Naruto manga, and it was pushed in the background by the Rasen Shuriken due to the latter being a more powerful jutsu, but it has popped up in the Boruto-era. In the latest Sasuke novel, Naruto was able to throw the Rasen Shuriken jutsu as well as the wind style Rasengan without taking on the appearance of the Rasen Shuriken jutsu. When this jutsu hits its target, it creates a large shockwave of wind that gusts across the area, which is pretty damn impressive given the fact that Naruto doesn't have to use the Rasen Shuriken in order to hurl a wind style Rasengan attack. If that isn't enough Rasengan for you, Naruto can also use unique chakra properties of each of the tailed beasts, which allows him to use lava release for a Rasengan, or a very special magna release Rasengan that also acts as a temporary sealing jutsu, which can bind a target from moving as the seals begin to spread across their body. If you guys want, I can do a separate video breaking down all the different variations of the Rasengan, because just explaining them all in one video would take several more minutes and it would get us off track of just how powerful Naruto Uzumaki is. So let me know by voting down in the comment section below. And also, Naruto is able to use the erupting propulsion fist jutsu jutsu. This jutsu requires Naruto to increase his chakra to the point where it begins to physically boil, and he releases boiling steam from his body and delivers a punch that is packed with steam to amp up the damage done by the attack. If Naruto were to create a shadow clone, he would be able to use the Typhoon Water Vortex jutsu. One clone would have to use the Rasengan Shuriken, while the other used the water release Tearing Torrent jutsu. This attack creates a concentrated mist that creates heavy rotation caused by the Rasengan Shuriken, and on top of providing a smoke screen, it can also deal direct damage if a direct hit is landed on the target. On top of that, Naruto also has Chakra Transfer Jutsu, which his father Minato also has. But Naruto's mastery of the jutsu was confirmed by the Kyuubi to have surpassed the variation of the jutsu that Minato was able to use, being so great that he could give equal amounts of his chakra to thousands of shinobi all at once and monitor their chakra levels as they're enveloped in his cloak, and he's able to adjust them from a remote distance as they need the extra chakra. Other abilities that Naruto has are the regeneration due to the Kyuubi chakra, the sensory skills in Sage mode, and then the boost of sensory skills in the Kyuubi chakra mode that actually allows him to sense negative emotions, which is pretty damn handy when you're on the battlefield or you're searching for evil. And he's also able to use the chakra arms. Finally, let's not forget Naruto's most important jutsu, the sexy jutsu, which ended up playing a role in saving the world during the battle with Kaguya, where when Naruto used the reverse harem jutsu, he was able to catch Kaguya off guard, and it allowed him to open up an attack that was able to hit Kaguya when Kaguya was still being felt out as a villain. So that's it for my video today, guys. Up next will be the next set of characters that I cover, and it will be the winner of the Akatsuki versus the 7 Ninja Swordsman poll that I put up in the community tab and as well as in the previous videos. As always, if you like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, share, and don't forget to tell me which of Naruto's jutsu you like the most and why. But thank you so much for watching to the end. Have an incredible day, guys.